This is the time of year when you might look in your closet and think, I have nothing that is warm and also still polished and put together. I think we've all kind of been there as we transition our wardrobes into these colder temperatures. But I have 7 of Uniqlo's best essentials for fall and winter. They're pieces that actually work for petites. They layer beautifully. The best part is every single one of them is comfortable, warm, and affordable. So let's go ahead and get into it. Essential number 1, we are going to start off strong because this is the piece that does everything. This is the washable knit rib polo sweater. This is that workhorse in your wardrobe that really does everything. It layers beautifully, or you can wear it on its own. It can be dressed up or dressed down, and it always looks pulled together. So this one is a rayon knit blend. It's 53% rayon, 24% polyester, 23% nylon, which gives it that soft, silky, in your hand feel, but there's just enough structure to hold the shape. It is also machine washable, so you get that kind of finished, refined look without the high maintenance. It has a vertical rib knit, which I think is very flattering for petites, so it kind of lengthens the torso. I also love that it's slim, but it is not tight and form-fitting, and because of that, it really layers beautifully. Like I mentioned, you can wear this on its own, but it also layers really nice under jackets, under blazers, and cardigans as well. Pieces like this really end up being workhorses in my closet because it is that essential piece in a capsule wardrobe, if you will. It just can do everything. I showed it here a couple of ways. I wanted you to see it on its own, just with a pair of jeans and a belt, just something really simple as jeans. And then I also dressed it up just a little bit with that ruffle neck trim shirt that you've seen a million times on my channel. It's from Walmart, but I love just how the ruffle dresses it up just a little bit, makes it a little more office ready. Paired it with some ponte knit trousers and some boots and a red bag just for a little pop. And so just a couple of ways that you can actually style this. It does so many different things. Essential number 2 is Uniqlo's HeatTech Fleece Turtleneck. This one is one of my favorite pieces every single winter. I have worn these for years, and I am cold natured to begin with, but I love this. This year I've added a few more to my wardrobe because I had a few new colors that I really liked, one that you'll see here in just a minute. But this is your foundation piece when it is freezing outside. It has HeatTech thermal technology, which converts body moisture into heat, so it kind of traps that heat in there, so you stay warm without having to add a bunch more layers on top of it. The fleece lining in this is really soft and they wash really well. So this is 70% acrylic, 30% rayon. It is soft and cozy, and the first one that I'm sharing with you in this kind of heathered oatmeal, this is a new color for me. This feels so plush in your hand, and it does say on the tag that when you wash this, you might get a little fur that comes off of it, but as you wash and wear it, it's soft to begin with, but then it just continues to get softer and softer. And this is one of the reasons I love these so much. So if you run cold natured, you are gonna love these. And I also wanted to mention that if you don't like the turtleneck, I know not everybody likes the turtleneck, these also come in crew necks in all of the same colors, and they are just as warm. I'm someone who likes my neck cover because I find if my neck is warm, then the rest of me is worn. But you can wear these alone. I tend to layer them as the temperatures outside get colder. So that's what you're seeing in that first look there with that turtleneck, and then I layered a cardigan sweater over on top of it. And then in the second look, I showed what it looked like layered underneath a cashmere long line cardigan. But these are incredibly versatile in every way that you can think of to wear them, whether it's alone or under one layer or under multiple layers. They are really fantastic. Like I mentioned, I've been wearing these for years, and I added a few more to my collection this year because I know how much I wear them. Essential number 3 from Uniqlo is their 100% merino wool cardigan, and do not let that name fool you because it is soft. It is not in the least bit itchy. If you want a lightweight layering piece, this is a great option. It gives you the warmth, but in a very thin layer. This one is 100% merino wool, but it is smooth and it layers really well, both either under a blazer or a jacket, or layered underneath a button-up, as I'm going to show you here in the try-ons. It has a subtle sheen to it, which makes it look a little bit more expensive in my opinion, but it is machine washable, which is rare for wool, so I wanted to highlight that. This is a regular fit. It is not form-fitting at all. It really just skims your body instead of being boxy, which makes it great for layering. I've had this one for a while. I have it in the burgundy and then also a cream color, and I have found that this ends up being one of my essentials, just depending on the wacky weather that we have here in North Carolina. Sometimes I just wear it open like a jacket, and other days I use it as a layering piece. It adds warmth without the bulk, and again, it's a foundation piece, not a trendy item that is not going to be, you know, something you want to wear next year. So I really love this one, and I think it's a great feature that it is also machine washable, so very easy care with this one. Essential number 4 is Uniqlo's Ultra Warm HeatTech leggings. These are amazing. If you live somewhere cold or you just hate being cold in the winter, these will change your life. I absolutely love these. There are days when these come in so handy for me, especially if I have to go into the office where it's always freezing. I wear these under jeans, I wear these under skirts. They work beautifully layering because they give you that warmth, but they're not super bulky. This is one of their warmest layering pieces, and it has that very, very soft fleece lining inside of the leggings that really traps the warmth and keeps your legs warm. I also find myself lounging in these a lot. I have them on right now. They are just very cozy. The one thing I will say is that I have smalls in these. When I go to repurchase these or replace these, I will order the extra small. The small is just a tad long for me, a tad loose, so I would definitely go with your normal size for these. At the end of the day, these are just great, and they do not have any shine to them, so if you want to wear them on their own with a pair of tall boots, they really work well for that as well, and they are fantastic. They're one of my favorite pieces from Uniqlo. Next up is their Souffle full zip cardigan. This is a new one for me this winter that I picked up in 2 different colors. I have it in the navy and then also the cream color. What I love about this is that it's a full zip, so you can wear it as a jacket or cardigan, or you can zip it up like I have today, and I could even do a 3rd layer under here when the temperatures really drop outside with a turtleneck or one of the fleece crew necks and the button up, and then this. It really is so versatile. This one is acrylic and polyester, and it has just a little bit of spandex to make it very stretchy and cozy, and it keeps its shape really beautifully. I do not find this one to be itchy at all. It does have a little bit of an oversized fit, but the extra small fits me perfectly. I love the length on this one for petites because it is not going to be, you know, super long and overwhelm you. This is such a great cozy piece for the winter, but you can style it so that it looks very, very intentional. And under $50, you just can't beat it. I absolutely love these. I'm glad I picked these up for this winter, and I know I already have gotten a lot of use out of them, so I like these a lot. And like I mentioned, under $50, you really can't beat that price. Next up is kind of a luxe layering knit, if you will. This is a cashmere blend turtleneck. So this one is kind of quiet, elevated warmth, but let me tell you what makes this so special. This one is a blend. It is 57% acrylic, 28% rayon. It's only 9% cashmere, but it also has 6% spandex in it. So that little bit of cashmere that's in there just makes it feel so soft. It is really luxe feeling without the price tag and also without the care cost of what a full cashmere would be. It is tissue thin, which is one of the things that I absolutely love about this one. It is meant to be a layering piece. So this is not one you will likely wear on its own because they are so sheer, but they are so soft and so warm. So that acrylic keeps it really soft and cozy, and that rayon gives it a nice drape. And it also really works well because it is a layering piece. It is meant to be a layering piece, but it is just so soft and beautiful. I love these. Again, if you don't like a turtleneck, these also come in crews, but I love a turtleneck, so that's what I got. These are thin enough to tuck in, but they're smooth enough to wear under jackets, under sweaters, under cardigans, whatever you're going to layer them under. And it just is a clean layer without adding too much bulk to your outfit. So these are not going to be as warm as the fleece lined turtlenecks, but it is a nice soft warm layer. The sizing on this, I ended up ordering mediums in these because I didn't know exactly how these would fit, and I would say go with your true size if you want that really slim base layer fit. I could have definitely sized down to a small on these because the arms are a little long, the length is a little long on me. So I know that for next time. So definitely go with your regular size. You do not need to size up in these at all, but it is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Very, very happy with these. These are machine washable. You're gonna have to wash them on your gentle cycle and then lay them flat to dry. So a little bit more care than throwing something in the dryer. However, you do not need to take them to the dry cleaner. So that is a win for that one. All right, this last one might not be very glamorous, but if you're someone whose feet are always cold, you know that if your feet are cold, your body is cold. And so I picked up for the first time this year HeatTech socks. So these are Uniqlo's HeatTech socks, and they have two different weights to them. There's everyday weight and then there's a heavier weight, and I have both of them. The lighter weight is more for everyday wear, and then of course the heavier ones for your boots if you're going to be out in the snow or somewhere that it is just very cold. But the lightweight ones, and I'll show, I've got them on right now, these are perfect for every day, and I ended up getting some on sale this year. They had a deal that you buy two for a lower price. I can't remember what it is right offhand, but I racked up on them because I love them and my feet are always cold. So love these. And the heavyweight is much more plush than the regular everyday lightweight one. So depending on how you run, cold or hot, or your needs for the weather that you live in, then obviously you have two different choices there. So I hope this was helpful as we're getting into those colder months to have those pieces that layer and are versatile with the rest of your wardrobe. And with Uniqlo, everything is always very affordable, and that's something that I love about them. As usual, everything will be down in the description if there's something you want to take a look at. They will also be pinned to the first comment and in the YouTube shopping links as well. So if you're curious in checking any of that out, it will be in all of those places for you. I'm going to leave this video here for you to watch next. Let me know if you have any questions down below in the comments, and let me know in the comments, have you picked up anything from Uniqlo lately, and what is your favorite piece? Let me know everything down in the comments. I hope you have a great week, everybody, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.